Hello, this is Nick995. For this video, I just wanted to make a video about Devil May Cry 4. Rant video. This is going to be me ranting about it. I didn't like Devil May Cry 4. Came out 2008. And the DMC 5 came out 2019. So there's, 11-year gap between them. If you're watching this, please like, subscribe, share the video. Please share the video. And if you subscribe, press on the notification button, the bell. Share it all over. Share it Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all over. Now, Devil May Cry 4 now, this is a very weird game because it's the first game where they introduce a second main character, Nero. And if you guys know now, Nero, spoilers, like if you didn't, like if you don't want to be spoiled, skip ahead, warning. Nero is the son of Virgil, Virgil being the brother of Dante. Dante is the main character in all of DMC. So you have Nero now. Nero, it seems like Capcom wanted to introduce a new protagonist, like with a different play style. Now at this point, everybody, Dante like was the main character like for the past 3 games, But the problem with this one is that they try to set it up at the start where Dante like is the villain, which I didn't like. They try to set it up where he's the villain and you have to fight Dante. It's like, why do you gotta fight Dante? I want to be him. I want to actually play as him. Now Nero, he takes. That's kind of like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's like they didn't wanna. They couldn't figure out like a story for Dante, so they had to put him. They had to put Nero in. They have to make a new protagonist. You play. There's this evil religious cult group, and then and in the middle of the game, like you realize Dante like is not all that bad. No, I mean Dante like is not killing these cult people. These are religious cult people for no reason. There's a reason behind it, and the cult people they wanna kind of raise the demon world. That's a weird story. It's a weird story. The story kind of gives me like a headache. But what I really want to get more now into gameplay. Gameplay now, Nero is slower than Dante. He doesn't have as many aerial moves. He's although he has this grappling move, right? A grappling move that kind of helps him. But for the most part, I don't know. His combos are limited. I felt. And main thing, this game copied a lot from DMC 1. I did not like DMC 1 at all. Where you're basically walking through hallways, you're doing these these boring puzzles. Like, put me to sleep. He was put me to sleep. And then so like, it's just boring, like boring level design. There's backtracking as well. And I know that was part of back in those days, it was part of the hack and slash formula to have lots of backtracking. But me playing it now, it's like, I don't like this. I just want to see more areas. I want to see more areas and all that, Like, why am I going back into the mansion when I cleared this area? And the puzzles aren't even fun. It's just boring. It's just, I don't know, like, yeah. So the grapple move, he can grapple onto things, right? He grapples onto things, and then when he grapples onto like these tiny little platforms that he can jump from one platform to the other. You believe? No, this is on 360, so it's left bumper and B, which would be L1 and circle on the PlayStation. So yeah, that's kind of like he's able to grapple onto surfaces. A few, like very few surfaces that have the prompt. So yeah, slow. The level design I did not like, and for the most part, the enemies they're basically the same. For the first 7 missions, they're the same. The boss battles aren't that good. You play that stupid giant frog boss battle. I hated it so much. You can't do much. Nero is very slow. The frog is quicker than he looks. He's a lot quicker than he looks. And then you're Like look up gameplay for it. Like let's look up the frog boss battle from DMC4. It's not that. I don't like it. And then on top of that too, what's his name? Nero's projectile is kind of slow. There's a relatively low damage unless you upgrade it. I'm gonna get like it upgrades after, unless you upgrade it. So it's slow, and then that frog boss early on, you're gonna be shooting like. He has a one magnum, I believe it's blue rose, but it's slow. It fires slow. The rate of fire is bad. Nero moves slow, so meanwhile you gotta catch up to the frog. You gotta grapple the frog. You gotta hit the frog, and it's a long boss. It's just boring, very boring boss. I will say, the grapple animations are fun. Doing the grapple animations, they're fun. It kind of makes up for it. But it's like, like the enemies the bosses feel like hit sponges, like you're just constantly hitting them, like you're just sort of boring, man, boring, and like you're barely doing like any damage. Now the only two good bosses I can think of is Credo. Credo is this religious cult, one of the members. And then he can turn into like some sort of angel. Like he turns into an angel, then he wants to fight you. Now that's an epic boss battle because he throws these spears at you, I believe. And then he can get up close and personal. He blocks a lot. And then he says, I like what he says in it. Do not underestimate me. Do not underestimate me. And then like it's like, whoa, like man, this is getting intense, and then he says it, like with so much passion or whatever. Then there's also the Dante fight. So you fight Dante 2 times. You fight him, oh yeah, Nero, like at the start of the game and near the middle of the game. Now this Dante fight is gonna be, it's hard because you have to time down. There's a time in his jump where he'll do like some sort of a sword attack, like where he'll jump up and do like a sword strike, and then like at that split second when he's at the peak of, when he's near the peak of his jump, that's when you grapple. So you gotta be close to him like when he jumps. And he can't hit Dante because he'll block everything, he'll parry everything. Like if you shoot at him, he'll just shoot down like your bullets. He really shows. One thing I like about it shows how powerful Dante is compared to you. Like you're more of like a rookie demon devil, where Dante is more experienced. Like at this point, Virgil will Virgil would destroy both of them. Like if it really came down like to a fight, Nero and Dante versus Virgil. But yeah, if you compare at this point, Nero, he's even though the grapple like really helps him like in that fight. Oh yeah, outside of those two things, I can't think of anything good to say about the game. It's just, and then near the middle of the game, or near near the middle, I believe it's mission 11 of 13, where you fight the cult leader as Nero, and then Nero, spoilers if you haven't seen, Nero loses. He gets consumed by this one demon, I think. He's inside like this demon. Then Dante has to rescue him. And rescue like the world, because the demon world is reforming. Then you have to basically do everything again as Dante. Like I stopped playing like near mission 17. Like I just stopped playing. It's like I don't want to play this. Like what do I need to do everything over again? What can I see new areas? It's like the developers just gave up. They didn't care. They didn't care, to make new areas, or you have to backtrack through the entire thing. So it's like you're playing everything what Nero did in reverse as Dante. Like, what the hell is this? I would have rather just played as Dante throughout the entire game. And near the middle, near that mission 13, play on. Show me new areas. You gotta go back to the mansion. You gotta go back to that forest. It didn't work. It did not work. It did not work. Very uncreative by the developers. I find Capcom is a very inconsistent. No, DMC is very inconsistent franchise. I didn't like 1. I never played 2. I saw gameplay of 2. I hear 2 is just pure garbage. I played 3. 3 is good. 3 is good. If you ever want to play a DMC game, start with 3. And 3 is the original. No, 3, story-wise, 3 came first. So 3 came before 1. 2 comes after 1. 2 comes after 1. Then 4 comes after 2. And then 5 is the last in the series, chronologically. So yeah, play 3. 3 is a very good game. 4 I don't like. 5 is the best. DMC 5 is the best game in my opinion. Best DMC game. So they're inconsistent. The franchise is inconsistent. And I heard they had that one spin-off game to this. The spin-off game where I never played the spin-off game. I believe you play as, it's like Else World. I kind of like some different. It's like a different universe for DMC where you play as these different devil hunters. It's kind of like a parody, in my opinion. Like I saw it, it's like, this looks like a parody. I didn't play that. It's Devil May Cry 2013 or 2014, one of those years. Like a spin-off game. But DMC 4, nah, a let down for me. Huge letdown for me. If I was to rate this, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. 4. The grappling ability and those 2 boss fights really kind of raise it. And there's some good sections here and there. There's some good puzzles here and there. But no, overall. One more thing I want to say. The upgrade system. It's so grindy. It's broken upgrade system. The resources, like when you first start out, no, like near the middle, like of the game, like you're hardly gonna be able to afford any like of the upgrades because it's like the game doesn't give you enough orbs to be able to get the upgrades that like you would need. It's like so on top of dealing with slow gameplay, the bad boss fights, overall bad boss fights, repetitive enemies, bad level design, annoying puzzles. I have to deal with an annoyingly grindy upgrade system. So that drastically affects progression. So I see that I'm like, okay, you know what? Once no way I'm gonna I'll finish this game. I could tell this game had potential, but no, this one did not work for me. I highly recommend DMC again. Devil May Cry 5 and Devil May Cry 3. Forget about 4. 1 is alright. I didn't like 1. It's alright, but no, 4 that did not work. Again, that's just my quick rant. Please like, subscribe, share the video. Please share the video. Views are hard to come by. Thank you.